Okay, this is the way we start our Hawaii advertisement assignment. Just go to File and New and make an 8 by 10 piece of paper. So make sure inches is picked and put 8 by 10. Let's say the magazine page is 8 by 10. And then just go ahead and call it your last name, Hawaii. A-I-I, okay? Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to hit Command R to turn off those rulers, but you could turn on the rulers if you like, which is Command R, which is nice to have rulers to section things off. And these are little, what's called blue lines. They're unprintable lines. But I'm just going to hit Command R and turn those off. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go File and Open, and we're going to bring all of the things off of our server onto our desktop, or at least into Photoshop. So I'm just going to go to the server here. We'll just go to the MS-NAS server, CTE, our school 712 SHS 2013-14. You're going to see a folder here under digital photo called Hawaii. Now in this folder, you're going to have a bunch of photos that I've pulled off. I'm just going to grab 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to hold down Command and grab some of these photos we can use on our website, or not our website, but our advertisement. Okay, there's some nice photos. Also, we're going to use Microsoft Word. So I'm going to go open up Microsoft Word here, and we're going to bring in some copy about Hawaii. So just go to File, Open, go to that same server, MS-NAS, CTE, 712 SHS 2013-14, and here is our digital photo, Hawaii. And there's a folder called Hawaii Text that I put in that folder. And this is some copy that I've written about Hawaii. So open that up in Microsoft Word, and let's save that copy to our virtual pasteboard. So just select it and hit Command-C to copy it. Okay, we're done with Word, so we can just hide Word. Okay. Now let's go back to our Hawaii ad here, and we're going to put a photo in the background, which is the palm tree. So go to File and Open, and let's bring up the palm tree. You'll see one called Palm Tree. There it is. Let's use this palm tree picture as a background image. So Move tool and move it on. Command-T, stretch it out to fit that whole piece of paper. Then go to your layers palette here that will have your palm tree. Turn the opacity down of that layer, so it's about 50%. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the words Hawaii across the top. So go to your text tool. I'm just going to pick black and 72 point. Let's click once. Type Hawaii, H-A-W-A-I-I. That's a nice type font. We can go to the Move tool and kind of Command-T and stretch that out. If you don't like that type font or the one you've picked, just take your type tool, select over the top, and if you select over the actual word, the font name, then use your keypad arrows. The arrows on your keypad, you can skim through those. Oh, I like that better. So I'm going to use that as my Hawaii text, or my Hawaii name. Then down here in our Layers palette, click on Effects, and let's pick a gradient overlay. Now that's kind of nice, but let's pick a rainbow. So click right on the gradient overlay here, and pick a rainbow. There's a rainbow every day in Hawaii because it rains every day somewhere on the islands. And we're going to pick a drop shadow, maybe a bevel emboss. Make your Hawaii look really neat. Drop shadow, we'll drop it down here. Soften that up a little bit with the size. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some text all here that we copied off of Microsoft Word. So take your text tool, click and drag, and make a box about this big right there. Now change this to about 12 point. So let's just go 12 point. And I'd like you to pick Times Roman. So just go hit Times, start typing it in. There it is, in black. And then just hit Command V for paste. There's all that text we took off of our Microsoft Word document. If you want to make it left justified, just simply select it all. Here's the justifications. I think center looks good. I think we can go more like 13 point, maybe even 14. Neat. Move that down there. Now it's kind of hard to read that over the photo like that. So we're going to make a brand new layer right here. Take the rectangular marquee tool with a brand new layer we made and click and drag a box about just over your text like that. Let go. If you make a mistake, click somewhere else and start again. Okay? You can always just start wherever you want. Then take your paint bucket found in your gradient tool, your paint bucket here. Pick white on top of your color picker right here and just click. Command D gets rid of the marching ants and drag your text on top and your layers here on top. Turn this layer down about 50% so you can see through it, but you can still see your text better. Good. Now let's put a bunch of photos here. So all of these photos we've selected, here's one on a turtle. Drag it there. Command T and size it down. And let's cascade these. So let's just kind of turn them, check mark. We're done with that one. Let's go to this one, surfer guy. Command T, make it a little bigger, turn it. Let's just make a collage of photos about Hawaii. There's Waikiki Beach, Command T. Hold down Shift to constrain things so it doesn't make it too big. It's gonna, this would get people excited about going to Hawaii. I'm sure it would. There's a night shot of Waikiki. We'll kind of put that up there. Here's a cruise ship in Hawaii. Well, that sounds fun. Command T. Command T again. Turn it. Now these photos look pretty darn good that I'm placing on here. But let's make them, I'm going to move this one over a little bit here. So each layer, if you want to pick the layer you want, hold down Command and just click right on the photo. It grabs the right layer. Grabs the right layer. I want Hawaii on top. Okay, now we're going to put a white border around each one of these. So go to each layer, click Effects, Stroke, pick white, and then use the size of it here. Like I'll put it over here so you can see it. 27. That looks good. And maybe just do a drop shadow. Let's drop that down. So there's a drop shadow underneath it. Oh, that looks nice. It's floating. Each one needs the same thing now. So go to that layer, FX, Stroke, White, 27. Oh, hit OK. 27. Just type that in. And then drop shadow and pull that down a little bit. Each one needs that. So very quickly, okay, Stroke. Oops, there it is. Okay, and then 27. White. Once you get each one of those done, I forgot to do the drop shadow on that one. That's okay. We can do it later. Drop shadow, stroke, 27, white. Get those all done. Okay. Once you have them done, you can imagine they're all done. Okay. Down here, let's put a travel company. So I'm going to call this Crandall Travel. That's way too big. So let's reduce it down. Take your Move tool, Command T. Say I've got a travel company, Type tool, and let's put in with maybe Times Roman here. 123 North, Maine, Springville. They're on top of each other because it's so large. So all you got to do is just, this is the neatest tool. Click on this right here. That's called the toggle for characters. And you can reduce it down. I'm going to go auto here, and I'm going to make the point size 14. Enter. Well, I got to select my type first before I do that. Select it all first, okay? And then hit 12-point type. I can just grab it here. Auto is the leading of it, and needs to be a little bigger than that. Let's go 18, and I'm going to put it all in a line here. Put comma. Eight four six six three. Put a number 800. 333 tour. Let's say we got this neat company going on here. Now, we need a big 1-800 number. So I'm just going to click on here. I'm just going to put 1-800. Some people like to make phone calls. So 800 333 tour. So let's make that bigger up here as well, just so if someone misses it down below, we've got it. Apply. One last thing, go to the internet and find a Facebook logo, images. Let's drag that logo onto this. Command T. So we could do like find us on Facebook and Twitter. Whoops. Let's find the Twitter logo here. And then you might want to, get rid of the white. Oh, to get rid of the white, just make this bigger on your screen here. Here's your zoom tool. I know I'm going kind of fast, but you just follow this and keep stopping it. And I'm going to click on the outside and hit delete, the big delete key. White. Oops, I missed it. If you ever do that, hit Command D and go right back and right on top. Missed it again. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. So we go find that layer 9, I guess it is. Yep. Delete, big delete key. Still looks okay. Now, next thing I want to do is maybe just hit, oops. Let's come down and flatten this area right here. So just right here on the Hawaii, right click on it, rasterize the type. Now it's all one picture. It's not type anymore. And then the type tool, let's put follow us on, Command T, make this a lot smaller. We're just making a nice advertisement. And then let's move the Facebook logo over and the Twitter logo over here. That's a good start. Command 0, you can see it all. That's a great start. So everyone make a Hawaii advertisement, add more items to it if you have ideas. Have fun.